So just pre-recording a video to load up live at some stage over the next day or so, just on some information that I found out when working with a client in my Quit Smoking program last week. This is not a sales pitch for my Quit Smoking program, and it is also not a demonizing in any way, shape, or form those who choose to smoke. It's just some really interesting information. And I'll put my hand up here and say I used to smoke 90 cigarettes a day, so you definitely won't be getting any judgies from me. Now, this particular client mentioned a spray that she sprayed underneath her tongue to help with cravings. And I'd never heard of it. So I just Googled it and, found out some really interesting information. So I'm not going to mention any company names, but most of the information, if not almost the entirety of the information that I'm presenting, is actually from this company's website. Keeping in mind the company that is making these very popular, well-known aids to quit smoking is a pharmaceutical company. Keep that in mind, guys. Anyway, sprays. Let's move forward. What's in there? There are actually quite a number of ingredients, but I've just picked out a couple. Propylene glycol, used to absorb water, a solvent for paint. A solvent for paint. And plastic and food colors is also used for artificial smoke and fog. Again, a solvent for paint, and it's in these sprays that are being sold to us. Anyway, moving on. Also is a form of ethanol, and amongst its other uses, it's used as an additive in petrol. Most of us have heard of the E10 in our fuel, the ethanol. Ethanol in a spray. That's legal. Moving on. Hydrochloric acid. I think that's the one that really flipped my head the most. Hydrochloric acid, corrosive. If it's corrosive, what is it corroding in our bodies? Anyway, just leave that one there. Heaps of other ingredients in this particular spray. As I said, I Googled it, and the ingredients were actually quite openly available on the pharmaceutical company's website. They also claim that this spray is safer than smoking cigarettes. Okay, I'll leave that one there too. As I said, many other ingredients that you can Google to find out more if you wanted to. Now, moving right along to the gum. We've all heard of the gum. Most of us have heard of the gum. It's been around for a while. I can't even pronounce that name, so I'm not even going to try. It's used as a food preservative. Okay. Next, a plastic inhaler. So it's kind of like I saw it as like a little gadget that goes on to the end of some sort of a stick that delivers the ingredients. I was just about to say the toxin. Well, I'm not wrong, but anyway, the ingredients in there. This plastic inhaler has apparently been taken off the market. However, this particular pharmaceutical company claims vehemently that it's not because it's unsafe. They just can't source the plastic to make the inhaler. Okay. So this was really quite interesting. There wasn't a lot of information available about the ingredients in this inhaler, so that disturbs me just a little in my investigations. However, the one thing that I did find is that when using this inhaler, it is supposed to only be kept in your mouth, not drawn back into the lungs. And in the mouth, it dissolves. The reason they suggest that it should not be drawn back into the lungs is because it can cause peptic ulcers and other gastrointestinal illness. Again, this is another product that they quote is safer than smoking cigarettes. Okay. So there is just a little bit of information for you to make up your own mind about some of this stuff. Just to recap, the products that are on the market to help people quit smoking are made, created, produced, and marketed by pharmaceutical companies. Said pharmaceutical companies are claiming that they are safer than smoking cigarettes that are produced by tobacco companies. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.